both of our jobs are subjective on some level. Like,
Yes,
does the client like it or not is very subjective. It's
absolutely.
part in a factory and it's like, well, this is the spec. You have to like it because this is exactly what the spec is. I might say I like that. And a bunch of people might say they like it. But if the client doesn't, we're not,
Right. Or if they see things, I mean, everybody sees color differently than another person, right? So you might think, or I might think, my gosh, I saw one of your recent posts that you had with, it was like a bright cadet blue room, I believe that you had done, and high gloss lacquer. And, but what if the person walked in and said, but that's not the blue I wanted. But even though they saw the samples of it, because they see things differently. These things happen. They happen. So you're right. It's subjective. It's
yeah.
totally subjective.
But like you said, back to this, like, what can I do?
Right.
I can make a full scale sample, which we do on all of our projects now.
Yeah.
Here's a full scale sample of that blue. And that they had a cabinet door painted with the exact paint, not some paint that's kind of like it. This is
right.
the exact paint.
Perfect.
Walk into the room, look at it, sleep on it, make sure before we start, you're good. Because in the past, you go, well, the color swatch looks good.
Yep.
And swatches don't end up looking like the same thing on the wall half the time.
Exactly. Sign off on that, please.
Yeah. Yeah. But again, I had to learn that the hard way one time so that I could implement it into my business.
Yeah. And that's part of your process now, right?
Exactly.
So we learn along the way, and we don't want it to ever happen again.
It's not a problem if it happens once. It's a problem if it happens again.
Exactly. And I tell my team that all the time because everybody makes mistakes. There's an issue with a measurement or something, and I have to let people in my team, they have to be comfortable if they fail that, they're not going to lose their job, because everybody is going to make a mistake, but it's how you handle that mistake. You better never make it again. Right. But it's a learning experience. And, unfortunately in this type of business, it really is kind of the hours that you're putting in, and it is from mistakes that you'll never make that same mistake again.
Yeah. And when I repeat, a lot of young people who are just starting will contact me and ask me stuff. And, I can't just give you a formula to do.
Right.
Like, you have to make a lot of mistakes. And, it is a great mentality, because I think mentality is what we control, right? Our mindset we control. And the way we look at the same issue could be seen completely different ways.
No, you're absolutely right. And for us, we have to figure out, okay, how does the client want to see that?
That's the lens that it's always through. We are here to make our clients happy.
Right.